Okay, I'm editing right now. I already know this quality's so bad. And then I have this like little, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have this little like spot in my camera that doesn't, I'm rabbit trailing and I'm eating mac and cheese. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for not looking at the camera for literally the first 10 minutes of this video. And I feel like at the end I wasn't looking at the camera either. I do not know how to be a YouTuber. I'm sitting here like talking the whole time, looking at my paper, looking up at the sky. So I'm sorry if that's annoying, but that's just how it's going to be. And I also said the end of the video was going to be a lot more detailed than the beginning, and that was a lie, I feel like. But yeah, I'm just popping in. Sorry, enjoy the video. Hey everyone, so I'm getting a boob job tomorrow. And throughout this whole process of deciding if this was something I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, what type of implants I wanted to get, I really heavily relied on vlogs, like boob job vlogs, and people sharing their experiences and answering Q&As. So I'm really not good speaking in front of a camera, but I figured that I could share my experience a little bit and hopefully help anyone who's also interested in getting a breast augmentation. So this is just kind of like a little bit of the intro, and I'm using my front phone camera. So if this quality is horrible, I am so sorry. And I'm probably gonna answer like most of the questions and get into a lot more detail after surgery, because I'm gonna make a little transition between like before and after pictures, answer any questions that I get. But right now it's just like a little intro of the basics of what I'm getting. I have in front of me from the doctor like all of the info. So I'm seeing Randall Rudderman in Midtown Atlanta. And this is the packet that they gave me after my initial consultation. So I just have like a bunch of information on everything. I am not paying for this up front. I am using Care Credit to finance it just because it makes things a lot easier. Also, if my house is looking ugly, I just moved in like this week, so nothing's unpacked, nothing's decorated. Right here I have the estimate, and how much I paid was how much the estimate was. I mean, sometimes it can be different, but they estimated mine pretty good. So my total estimate just for the breast augmentation was $5,300. And then the hospital fee was estimated to be $2,300-ish. So the total was about $7,500 about. So yeah, that's cost-wise, and that is for under the boob incision. I need to figure out what the exact names of everything are because I don't fully have it memorized, but incision underneath the breast. And then I'm getting the like gummy bear or liquid silicone implants. And then I'm getting under the muscle. So that's basically everything. I think something I can go into is kind of like the pre-op and post-op instructions, because it can be a little bit harder than you'd expect, just kind of based on what your lifestyle is. So 2 weeks before surgery, I basically have to take nothing, like no medications, like not even vitamins. And also, I'm just gonna preface by saying this is like my doctor's instructions, this is my experience. I don't know if this would be the same for another doctor or someone else. So yeah, I have to stop any like blood thinning medication, so that's like ibuprofen, Aleve, aspirin, even like Goodies powder for migraines. I have to cancel all or stop taking all anti-inflammatory drugs, all herbal medications. I can't diet, no smoking, no steroids. And then 1 week before surgery, obviously I need to tell them if I'm sick because I can't get surgery if I'm sick. They want me to drink more water, like lots of water. Something I also found interesting that they told me is that, sorry if I'm like not looking at the camera, I'm just like staring off into space. I'm like not used to having to look at a camera. They want me to have more protein consumption, like higher protein consumption. And I'll have to check. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be after surgery or before or both. So the night before, you cannot drink or eat any food after midnight or in the morning. That's normal for basically any surgery that you're having. I cannot wear any makeup, hairspray, or body lotion, so I can shower that morning. And I'm also not going to be able to shower for, I think, 2 days after surgery until I'm cleared. So showering in the morning is important, but you can't put on like deodorant, lotion, like nothing. You cannot wear contacts. I wear contacts, so I have to remember to wear glasses to surgery. And then do not wear any jewelry, and that can include your wedding ring. So like if you're engaged or married, take this off, leave it at home. I have a lot of body piercings, well, a lot, I guess. Like I have all the way up my ears, and then I have my face, and I have my belly button pierced. All of those need to be taken out. I've already bought plastic retainers, so it's just helpful to buy something like that if you are worried about your piercings closing up, especially if they're new. Then after surgery, it continues with the no blood thinning medications, just because you want to heal well. You don't want like bruising or bleeding. No massaging the breast tissue. So I know some doctors have you do like these massages. I'm not supposed to like touch the boobs, the fake boobs at all. No heat, no ice, nothing on them. Just leave them alone. Like I said, no showering without clearance, no exercise until clearance. And I believe that takes about 3 weeks. No herbal supplements, no detox regimens, no diets, and then do not remove the dressings without permission. And I believe they do that. My post-op appointment is the next day, so within like 24 hours of surgery, and they're going to be responsible for touching any of my like sutures or tape or anything that's on me, like gauze or any of that. And then obviously staying hydrated. I have another packet with a lot more info in it, which might take me a minute to find, and if it does, then I'll just cut it out of here. Also, you usually go on a few medications. I'm going on an antibiotic, an anti-inflammatory, and then an pain medication. The pain medication is, and I'm not sure about the anti-inflammatory, but I know the pain medication is optional. I don't have to take it. It's just dependent on how I'm feeling. But the Z-Pak, which is an antibiotic, I like need to take. I think starting as soon as I get home after surgery. And then I'm going under anesthesia because, well, obviously. Also, I'm supposed to not drink alcohol, I believe. I'm not even supposed to wear hairspray. And then there's a really long list of all of the things that I cannot do. Also, you have to have someone drive you there, and you have to have someone drive you home. I feel like that's obvious, but I mean, maybe not. Yeah, you're not going to be driving. You're going to be out from the anesthesia. Yeah, right here. Avoid all alcoholic beverages. Pick up all prescriptions the day before surgery, and only take the medications that are prescribed or your doctor knows about. Don't start anything new. And then let's see what else here. And then there's just a list of all these like things to keep aware of, like swelling, bruising, constipation. I'm worried about that. Apparently, like everybody that I've watched videos about, like it takes them like days before they can use the bathroom because of the medication they're on. So I did get fiber. That might help. No smoking. Be careful with sun exposure because it can, while your scars are healing, the sun can like make the scars worse. Activity. So like no activity for the first 48 hours. Like you are sleeping. You are laying like this, not all the way flat, I believe. You're supposed to lay up at an incline. No cleaning your house, no doing laundry, vacuuming. Like don't even walk around the neighborhood. It literally says no hiking, no yoga, no Pilates, no tennis, no pickleball, no resort travel, no attending worship service, no attending a concert or sporting event, no massages, sauna, no heat, no ice, blah, blah, blah. List goes on and on and on. And I believe that is everything. I am getting and then there's like a long list of all of the like possible side effects. I will note I am getting the silicone implants. I believe that they are Natrel, which should be in this packet that I am looking at. I'm getting the liquid silicone Natrel implants. I'm gonna try to find the like exact name in here. Okay, so I am getting Natrel silicone-filled breast implants, the Natrel Inspira, I believe that's how you pronounce it, smooth surface implants. So something to note is these are FDA approved for 22 and older, I believe. So if you are under 22 and you're interested in getting a boob job, you cannot get the liquid silicone, at least in Georgia. I'm not sure about other states, but I mean, I think FDA is like federally regulated, so I think that applies to like everywhere. That you cannot get the liquid silicone or any silicone, I don't think, unless you're 22 or older. If you're under 22, I believe you can only get saline implants. So I think that is all the information that I have to share in the first part of this video. I know it's going to be really long, and it's going to take a while to make because I'm going to video throughout the entire healing process. So I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to try to get my husband to record me tomorrow after surgery just to see if I'm like how I'm feeling, to maybe see how exhausted I am. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Excited? I see the boobies.
No, you can't see them.
Used to before. Would. So how'd it go? Thumbs up? Yeah.
I'm sore, but like it's a little bit hard to breathe, but it's like bearable.
All right. Awesome. Well, everything.
Weird. There's a side sleeper, like anytime I'm uncomfortable, like you should just like roll over.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Rudderman said everything went really well, and you got a 255.
255, big boobs.
Yeah, 255. So yeah, that's what he said. He said 240 was a little small, so he went with the 255.
I trust him. Sounds good.
Yep. He's the expert. She's got a little thing here to keep her warm. Fancy blanket.
It's like I took like the best nap ever.
The chest hurts. It's a little tight.
It feels like you just got a bruise, but like all across your chest.
Hmm.
When you get home, have a little snack. Take your pain pill. The rest.
I
Good
don't know
idea.
if it's okay for me to take this or not. I put like a protein shake and a big thing of Powerade blue powder. So if I can have that.
Yeah, yeah. And one of the nurses earlier said we probably get her some chicken noodle soup to eat, right?
Yep, that'll be good. Nothing
From,
spicy or fried.
You go to Chick-fil-A and get you chicken noodle soup.
Why sounds
No, but the soup. They got good soup. You always like their soup.
sometimes.
Go, Janessa.
I have boobies now, guys. I'm really tired, but they're there. I'm super loopy, and I'll have to video more later when I'm not like drugged up. But I'm feeling all right. I feel a lot of tension on my chest, but I got boobies. Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
Do you want to show them and unzip, or do you want to save that for later?
Man, I'm suffering. I need to go get some food, some water.
All right, we'll do that later.
Hi guys, I look a little crazy, but it's about 5 days post-op. I am making some chicken noodle soup right now because I don't feel very good. Say hi to Luna. Oh my goodness. Hello. Sorry, I needed to... Something fell and it scared me, and I also needed to set a timer for the pasta, or the chicken noodle soup. But basically, I don't know, I'm just really tired every day. I'm a little bit sore, but nothing crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let my soup boil, tell you guys what's up. I just moved into this new house. We're still moving, still unpacking. I can't really do unpacking right now. I tried to get all of that done before surgery. I have like the surgical bra on. They gave me a more comfortable bra at my post-op appointment the day after surgery, but that one's a little dirty, so I just changed the one that they gave me immediately after surgery, which is not as comfortable, but it's fine. So yeah, I'm just a little bit tired. I stopped taking the pain meds. Actually, I stopped taking all the meds a couple days ago. I just didn't like how they made me feel, and I'm not hurting that much. I was given anti-nausea medication, I was given pain medication, and then antibiotics. I took all of the antibiotics. There was like 4 or 5 days worth of antibiotics. It was a Z-pack. And then I was given like hydrocodone, which I took for the first 2 or 3 days, but it made me like extremely forgetful. And it just, I don't know, I just didn't feel good on it. I didn't like it. But I mean, I needed it for the first couple days because I was in a decent amount of pain. So I took it for like the first 2-3 days, and I stopped. The anti-nausea medication I took, I think twice. The first time just because I was taking all the medication that I was given, just because I was like, I was given this, I'm gonna take it. You know, I didn't want to not take it, so I just thought I'd try all of it. And then the second time I took it, I was a little bit nauseous. I mean, it was anti-nausea medication, so that's why I took it. But most of the time, I haven't been nauseous. I just got nauseous like once. So yeah, I don't know. There's not that much of an update. I'm just recovering. I'm really bored. I'm watching lots of TV. You can't really see what the breasts look like, but they're not huge. I'll do like a whole before and after like montage. Honestly, not even sure if I'm gonna put this recording in the video because I fumble over my words a lot and I don't know what to say. So I'm just gonna finish cooking this chicken noodle soup. I might take a couple more videos here and there. Luke took some videos like before and after surgery, like in the hospital. Some of those are funny. I don't remember them. I don't remember anything like the first 3 or 4 days after surgery, like literally nothing. Like I had one of my friends visit multiple days in a row, and she was just being really sweet and helpful around the house and just keeping me company. And I kept saying the same things like over and over again, and it was super irritating because I just like couldn't remember what happened. And that's a big reason I stopped taking the pain medication. I didn't feel like I needed it anymore, but also I was just forgetting everything. It was really annoying. So I feel more with it now. I don't hurt. Like I don't hurt at all. Like my boobs just feel like numb. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of feels like after the dentist when your like lip is all numb, but like my entire boobs, they feel kind of weird. But there is no pain. Oh, also, worst part of everything, the IV. I don't know if you can really see it, but my hand is literally, I'll turn the camera around and show you. My hand is literally like green and purple. Say hi to the chicken noodle soup. Okay, so yeah, that's literally just from the IV in my hand. Probably the worst part of everything. I am about one month post-op. I got my surgery September 21st. It is now October 16th. And if I'm out of breath, it's because I just was running up the stairs. Okay, so I have some, if I'm looking over here, it's because I have notes on my computer of just like questions and things that I thought were important to talk about. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit shorter because I know I can just like ramble on forever. So first things first, I posted on my Instagram asking people to ask me questions about my boob job, things they wanted to know. And a lot of the questions were just repeat questions. And I basically narrowed it down to just like 3 questions that were asked the most often. And those questions were, first, what do they feel like? Like, are they hard? Are they squishy? So it's kind of hard for me to explain what they feel like right now because I am not fully healed and they have not really fully fluffed and dropped yet. So they're not really soft yet. Also, I can't like I can't like squeeze them or anything because that would hurt since I'm not fully healed. But I do have the like gummy bear or liquid silicone implant, so it's supposed to feel like a real boob. It's supposed to feel soft and natural. I didn't get like hard silicone, so they should not feel hard. They should feel normal. The next question is, how much did it cost? I mentioned that already previously in this video before I had the surgery, but I'll mention it again. They were around $7,300, and that's separate. Okay, the boobs themselves were $5,300, but the like medical or surgical fee for the anesthesia and the hospital and everything is like $2,300, $2,600. And then right when you, I think around when you book the appointment, I had a $1,000 deposit. I don't know if that's like the usual, but I did. The next question is also, what was the final price? I just answered that one. Where did you go? And I think I already mentioned that too. I don't remember, I'm sorry if I repeat things. I don't remember everything I said in the intro that I filmed like over a month ago. But I saw Dr. Rutterman in Midtown Atlanta. I actually had the surgery, I think in Alpharetta, the Alpharetta hospital. And then here are my notes. Now I'm probably missing stuff, and if you guys have any more questions, you can always comment them. And if this video gets any views at all, and if anybody's interested, I can make maybe like a 6-month update once they've really fully settled and dropped and look natural and they're fully healed. I can just go over all of that stuff. So, but these are my main notes. So first things first, the medication I was given made me so out of it. Like I literally could not remember anything. Like the first few days of just the anesthesia, and then they gave me hydrocodone and like a nausea medication and something else. Those days that I was on that medicine, like I literally could remember nothing. I had a friend come over multiple days in a row, and she just helped me doing things here and there that I couldn't do on my own. And I would say something to her, and then she would mention that like I had already said that like once or twice before. And I just really didn't like it. So after about 2 or 3 days, I just stopped taking the pain medication altogether. And I really was fine. It was not too painful. I would say it was, I wrote down here that maybe 4 out of 10 pain, but I feel like I have a really high pain tolerance. It was just overall uncomfortable. It felt really heavy. It felt really tight. And it did hurt. It wasn't like it didn't hurt at all. Like the first few days, like if I used my arms or any weight or anything, like it hurt, but it was sore. It wasn't like, I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Like it's like a bruise hurts, not how a cut hurts. It's like sore. I also mentioned here that I had to wear a surgical bra for the first week or so, and then I could wear, and now I just got cleared. Today I had my 3-4 week post-op, and I was cleared to wear whatever bras I want, but they said I probably, sorry, I just had I'm knocking things over. I just had an alarm go off, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just got cleared to wear underwire bras, but they said I probably won't want to because it won't be comfortable. I'm at the stage where they've dropped a little bit. They're a little bit softer, and my sutures are healing, or my incision sites are healing really well, but I still have like the dissolvable stitches poking out a little bit. So it doesn't look like a cut anymore. It looks mostly healed, but they're not all the way healed. So I probably wouldn't want to wear underwire, but I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to do most things now. It's been about a month, and today they said I could start with light exercises, light, like free weights, like maybe like 5 pounds, and then week by week get like more intense, but I'm not going to get hurt anymore. Like nothing's really going to hurt me. Like I can do repetitive arm movements. I can pick up my cat. I can do laundry. So about the 4-week mark, you can do most things. I also wrote down that my sutures have not fully dissolved yet. I can work out now. The first week or the first 2 weeks, between 2 and 3 weeks, I would say, I could not lift like anything, like nothing more than like a cup of coffee or my cell phone, like, or a game controller, because I played a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild while I was sitting with my butt on the couch not being able to do anything. So you literally cannot lift anything. You can't like pull heavy doors. It's hard to like shut your car door. It feels super tight and weird. Like I could not lift or pull anything until like this week. I wrote super with a million R's boring. I was really, really bored. I don't want to complain about that though. I mean, I chose to do this. I'm really excited about it, but it was honestly really, really boring. I basically have just sat around and done nothing for like a month while healing. And it can get frustrating not being able to do housework or go for a walk, or just even like go for a walk around the mall. Like you literally cannot get your heart rate up at all. Not only can you not lift things, you cannot get your heart rate up. So any activity, wink wink, that you can think of that would get your heart rate up, you cannot do. Yeah, and that was my last note, that I could not get my heart rate up. So I think that is really everything. At the end of this, I think I'm going to include it at the end. If you already saw this, that I included it before, then oops. But I'm going to include a video of like me wearing a bunch of different shirts before surgery, and then what I look like in those shirts and everything now. Just to give you an idea of like my size and everything. Like I said before, I got 255 cc's. Actually, I don't think I said that before, because he picked the size like day of surgery. So I had like a frame, but I didn't have the actual size. We went with 255 cc. He said bigger than that was just not gonna fit. It just didn't look right. And smaller than that was too small. So that was the final size that he chose with his discretion. I will also say that the whole, like, this was a really good doctor, and the whole process, he was super knowledgeable, super helpful. I had scheduled 2 consultations at 2 different places. He was the first consultation I went to, and I ended up going with him because I just really liked him. And he was really honest. Like, I showed him a lot of inspiration pictures and tried to explain to him what I want, and he was straight up with me and said, those inspiration pictures don't make sense with what you're saying that you want. All of these girls, or all of these like reference pictures of like breasts, are way bigger than what we're gonna be able to do with you. And I was like, okay, I'm trusting you. Like, I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. I'm trusting that you know what you're doing. And the size that he chose for me, like, perfect. Like, they match my body perfectly. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna transition to the before and after pictures now.